But Thanksgiving and gratitude. Of course, Thanksgiving has a sordid history, as we all learned when we were younger, about how in America here the Native Americans were treated, and all of that. I'm not going to get into the history lessons. I think most of us know it. And if something was done that was wrong, it was wrong and hurtful. And I just don't do that in my life, right? And I don't think you do either. So best not to be worrying about pointing the fingers at this point. So what's the purpose of Thanksgiving? If you're outside the country, by the way, in America we celebrate Thanksgiving, and just as a time to get together with family, eat a lot of food, and be grateful that God created turkeys for us to feast upon once a year. Because honestly, very few people eat turkeys any other time, except maybe turkey sandwiches. So it's just more about family and just being grateful for what people have, or what God has provided in the way of family and friends and the things that we have. The bounty of the harvest, right? A good harvest means a fruitful year. And even though most of us aren't farmers anymore, we're all still kind of looking for that fruitful year, I think. No, I am. Last year was really, really rough, so it's a little bit hard sometimes when we have a rough year to be grateful and to be thankful. So, and I struggle with that too. I'm not where I'd like to be in some places, and we can get to focusing on that sort of thing. Maybe relationships that didn't work out, parents that weren't the parents we would like them to have been, or children who aren't the children we would like them to be, or relationships that have gone south, and all those things that can get us in a place of, dare I say it, ingratitude. So have you ever been there, a place of ingratitude, where you just looking at the world like it's all bad and it ain't nothing good for you in it? I know I have quite a few times. I used to be there a lot when I was younger because I didn't have a lot in my life, and it was very easy to get negative and to go down a dark tunnel. And I hope that's not you. But if it is, sometimes it's good just to take a look at the simple things. Can we breathe? Do you have legs and arms? And if you don't, do you have something that can help you with that? Right? Because even if we don't have those things, we can still be grateful. One of the most famous, well, not most famous, but pretty famous people used to be on the radio every once in a while was Tada, Erickson Tada. I can't think of the first name now. Starts with a T, I think. No. L, if you think of it, let me know. Anyway, she was injured in a swimming accident and was a paraplegic, so she could move her arms, legs, whatever. And yet she was still very active and very happy and very positive, and she'd do devotions and things on the radio to try to help people out. And she didn't have anything. She did have a husband, though, that loved her, and that was really, really good. But she found her joy. She found a positive place in life for just life, for just living. And she lived a long, full life and impacted a lot of people in the process because her voice was, her devotions and things were carried over the radio. It was, honestly, I don't know a ton about her life. And I can only imagine how hard it would be to live as a paraplegic, having to be taken care of all the time. I don't want that. I don't think anybody does. And that'd be tough. But yet she found the heart and the energy to pour into other people because she felt that was important, obviously. And she had a positive relationship with God, and she felt blessed and talked about that. And it just is kind of a good example for us. And even though I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, what a powerful statement to the world to say, I'm a paraplegic. I used to be able to walk. I knew what it was like to walk. And I lost it because of a dumb accident. And that kind of thing can make us super angry. And I'm sure she had her days. I am certain that she had her days. But in the end, she found a way to pour into the world around her. So if you have a bad day, especially with holidays like Christmas coming up, which, believe it or not, while it's supposed to be a joyous time of year, a lot of people deal with a lot of depression and severe emotional problems because they don't have family or broken up relationship or a loved one passed away or whatever it is. Christmas is kind of a marker of the year, and it's coming up. So Thanksgiving can be a reminder that all the stores already got the Christmas stuff out, and so it can be, I think it'd be really hard for people who want to be able to celebrate Christmas with family and friends and they can't. So the message today is be grateful. Be grateful for what you got and what you do have. And maybe it's not much, but it is what you have. And that's kind of where Thanksgiving kind of reminds us about that. We're leading up into Christmas, which of course is all about the biggest gift ever given to anyone, which was given to you, my friend. And that is salvation through Jesus Christ. Yeah, I said it on Twitch, salvation through Jesus Christ. I'll say it again and again and again, because it's important. That's right. If you have nothing else in the world, you have that opportunity, and that's definitely something to be thankful for. That God loves you enough to send his son, even though you screwed it up. I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? The layman's terms. You were born in a screwed up home of some kind. Now, maybe it wasn't as screwed up as mine. I don't know. Maybe yours is worse than mine. I don't know. But something was wrong with your home. Your parents weren't perfect. They did some wrong stuff. It was tough, right? I mean, come on. Maybe your parents were really awesome, and I hope they were. That would be fantastic. But I know too many people don't have that. But what you do have is the ability to come to Christ, to God through Christ. I forgot this is uphill. I feel like I left a brake on. Go train, go. Anyhow, so that's kind of the thought. You know, when you look around at your family, you think about your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, your mothers, your fathers, your children, your grandchildren, your grandparents. There can be a lot of drama. Thanksgiving, we see it on TV. We know it in our own families. There's tons of drama because it's a big family event. And everybody's different. And everybody's got a different personality. And some people are just going to be upset about everything. And some people just be upset about people being upset. There's drama. My thought to you today is look at them the way Christ looks at them. Christ loves them whether they love him or not, just as he loves you. And look at them that way. Find the joy in who they are, because there is good in them, although some people it's hard to find. But you can find it. Find that good in them and celebrate it this Thanksgiving. And be grateful, back to that one, be grateful for what they have and what they offer into your family and your life. Even crazy Uncle Bob, or whoever is in your family, or crazy Aunt Jane, or whoever is in there's always one, at least one. So just practice grace, be grateful, and enjoy your Thanksgiving, because it's all about the food, baby. It's not, but it is.